Right now at 5, an update on a state investigation into a Sparta daycare for alleged sexual misconduct.
And Congressman Derek Van Orden comes forward about a response he allegedly made during a private White House briefing.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. A Sparta pastor has been charged with sex crimes. 46-year-old Travis Becknell is charged with felony sexual exploitation by a therapist. That's according to online court records. He is also charged with fourth-degree sexual assault, which is a misdemeanor. Becknell is the founding and lead pastor of Berean Way Church, formerly known as the New Hope Fellowship. His initial appearance in Monroe County Court will be October 30th.
Authorities have released more details about their investigation into a Sparta daycare. Sparta police have announced they would investigate Great Beginnings Daycare back in mid-September. That prompted the state to close the center while that investigation played out. Well, today, police say that investigation began following a report of sexual misconduct at that daycare. That investigation now closed. Police say no adults are being recommended for charges. A juvenile accused of misconduct will be referred through youth justice. Police have said they will have no further information at this time, or it will not be released at this time.
An Independence man is pleading not guilty to charges over a car accident that left one woman dead. 25-year-old Gavin Becker is pleading not guilty to a felony count of homicide by negligent operation of a vehicle and a misdemeanor count of resisting obstructing an officer. Becker struck another car head-on after crossing the center line on Highway 53 in the town of Gale, killing the other driver. That's according to the criminal complaint. Becker told officers on the scene that his steering wheel had locked up on him, but when police found no car failure, he told police he had been on his phone. After hearing from the responding deputy, the judge says there's probable cause to go to trial. His next court date is October 23rd.
Wisconsin's 3rd District Congressman denies using any vulgarity during a briefing on Israel on Wednesday, and that is according to the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel.
Derek Van Orden says the White House sent the B team to the private briefing on the terrorist attack in Israel. Van Orden told News 8 Now yesterday that he won't join Democrats in defending weak foreign policy.
That is the latest in reported outbursts by the Prairie du Chien congressman, who was criticized by both parties this summer for cursing at some Senate pages. It's also another item that Van Orden's potential 2024 Democratic challengers could use in their repeated claims that Van Orden doesn't have the temperament to serve the district.
Tonight at 6, we'll look into what those challengers are saying about the incumbent congressman and whether those claims are fully true.
The Wisconsin Assembly's Republican leader is not backing down from his impeachment talks. Assembly Speaker Robin Vos is standing by comments to potentially impeach Justice Janet Protasiewicz, the newest liberal member of the Wisconsin Supreme Court. That's despite 2 former conservative justices advising him against the unprecedented move. Now, the comments come over her refusal to step aside in a redistricting lawsuit. Vos is tying possible impeachment to how she rules on that case. Oral arguments for that redistricting lawsuit are set for November 21st. All right, it was colder today.
It
Not so great,
here.
Craig.
And wet, right?
And wet.
Yeah.
And it's here. It's here to stay, at least here for probably through Saturday morning. So we definitely got the rain in La Crosse. It's getting very close to Eau Claire. They may remain mostly dry right now, which is kind of what we expected. But that band of light, moderate, pockets of even heavier rain is beginning to approach that area up to Eau Claire, but overall La Crosse have seen on and off rain. Right now, a heavier batch is just up to the north near Winona. They're seeing a little bit of moderate rain come through. Otherwise, just light rainfall for the most part, with a few breaks in here, but up towards Eau Claire. Hasn't quite reached the interstate up there, but it's going to get there this evening and obviously overnight hours. Big picture shows that's the first band of light to moderate rain that's going to be approaching the area as the low begins to push off into Nebraska. We'll see more rounds coming as we go through tomorrow and tomorrow night. But overall, wind speeds right now have picked up, and notice to the west they're up to 25 to 30. So you will see the winds begin to increase overnight. So really, it's going to be a wet, rainy evening for both locations. Once again, temperatures holding steady right around 50 overall, and the winds will start to pick up, but overall not too bad. Breezy conditions for both locations as we go through the evening. And once again, Eau Claire will be getting it here in a few hours, and it'll be just steady overnight rain. So I think the two messages going forward will kind of break down what to expect for Friday morning, but try to stay dry here for the next probably day and a half, and then there is some bright spot news coming as we get towards Saturday into Sunday. We'll see some dry air, but
right.
it's going to be wet.
Yeah, well, we'll look forward to those details in the meantime. Thanks, Greg. Well, the 2023 Radiothon is nearing the end of its first day. Now, this event is the Children's Miracle Network's largest fundraiser of the year. The CMR helps families with the costs of treatment that insurance doesn't cover, and covers basics like food and gas, and also provides funds to families to improve their child's quality of life as they receive treatment. One cancer survivor says seeing everyone donate makes him happy.
I see hard people working to try and show people how big this impacts people who are going through hard times.
So this year, organizers are hoping to raise $110,000. Radiothon does continue tomorrow if you're open to donating. All the money donated during this event will stay in the La Crosse area.
Educating students about business, that's the goal of the First Junior Achievement Titan Experience. 4 local school districts visited Western Technical College in Independence to learn more about running a business. They got to participate in a simulation where they acted as a cell phone CEO and got to compete against each other to see who is the most successful. One organizer says she hopes today's events gets the students more excited about personal finance.
And maybe they get some insight about budgeting and finances and get some interest in some of these areas, which really help teach some of those life skills that they can then also, take home with them.
Students can also choose to compete in a national version of the Titan competition for scholarship money. Junior Achievement is hoping to return to the area next year.
Well, attention all film buffs, the Rivoli Theater is hosting its first ever Adventure Film Festival. The 2-night event begins tonight and has received film entries from all over the globe. Tickets are going to be $5 for one night or $7 for the whole event. Viewers will be able to vote live for their favorite films. Finalists will be announced on Friday. Tickets are available through a link on our website and all of our digital platforms.
Heads up to residents in La Crosse, the city is flushing its water system next week. City officials say you may experience low water pressure or short-term water discoloration. Anyone who has discolored water should run a basement faucet or bathtub with cold water until it clears. Street flooding is also possible. Flushing begins Monday morning at 7 a.m. It's expected to last 2 to 3 days. To see which areas will be affected, we have that link on our website at news8000.com.
Just ahead tonight at 5, the number of confirmed American deaths in Israel keeps rising. How locals are uniting to put their grief toward helping others. Right after this.
Get tax relief savings now at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale. And when you spend $9.99, you'll get an extra 7% tax relief discount, plus 1-year interest-free financing and free shipping. 7% tax relief savings now at Home Furniture.
For over 6 decades, Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland has made wishes come true for everyone. Starting Saturday at 7 a.m., the tradition continues during Blaine's Toyland opening weekend. Like half-off Barbie travel dolls, just $9.99. Hot Wheels multi-loop race offsets, only $19.99. And assorted mini brands are buy one, get one half price. Plus, rewards members get a free $5 gift card with every $50 Toyland purchase. Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland, where wishes come true for everyone. Starting Saturday at 7 a.m.
Hello, this is a real lawyer. Yeah, I've won 1 million cases, and I'm on a bunch of billboards.
Whoa, buddy. If they want the real Nicolay, they should get the real Nicolay.
Fine.
Thank you. Russell Nicolay here. Yeah, we can help.
In a world full of choices, make sure you get the real Nicolay.
How'd you even get in here? What are you doing answering calls? Where's your mom, man?
On today's episode of Fun Moments at Fanati's, it's Halloween shopping time.
Zoe can't have gluten. Oh, creepy crawlies. Pez, and more Pez. Oh, peanut butter-filled ghouls. Jack-o'-lantern suckers.
Celebrate each season and see what's in store at Fanati's Nut and Chocolate Shop. Stay tuned for more fun moments brought to you locally by Fanati's in downtown La Crosse, where the nuts, chocolate, and candy are delicious.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room. so people can see the best version of you. Which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
Right now at Home Sleep Express, get an extra 7% tax relief savings when you spend $9.99 or more on quality mattress brands like Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep. Plus, get 1-year interest-free financing. Tax relief savings now at Home Sleep Express.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
House Republicans are having more meetings today to settle on a House Speaker candidate.
With GOP lawmakers withholding their support, Majority Leader Steve Scalise is short at least 10 votes to become Speaker. Now, Scalise is meeting with members and trying to firm up the support he needs to get elected on the House floor.
We get everybody in a room together, not individual meetings. I'm not cutting any deals. I want to meet in front of all of our members, answer every question, and just continue to work through to unite and bring our conference together.
Scalise narrowly defeated Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan during a secret ballot vote Wednesday. A day later, House Republicans are still divided, despite Congressman Jordan urging members today to unite behind Scalise.
Republicans are trying to work out their issues behind closed doors before a public vote. They're hoping to avoid the 15 rounds it took former Speaker McCarthy to get elected in January.
The White House says the sooner a new speaker is in place, the sooner they can approve an aid package for Israel.
Some GOP lawmakers say they expect to work through the weekend to try to unite behind a single speaker candidate. In the meantime, the U.S. Secretary of State has visited Israel along with a hostage specialist who will support efforts to free those currently being held captive in Gaza.
Antony Blinken's visit included a stop at a donation center where Israelis welcomed him with tears and applause.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken was hit with a wall of grief and gratitude, the crowd repeatedly breaking into cheers for his visit. Israelis were at this Tel Aviv donation center to collect supplies for troops on the front lines, preparing for a possible ground invasion of Gaza. Some shared harrowing stories of surviving Hamas's brutal invasion.
We were saved by miracle, but there are friends that we love that weren't, that aren't. Thank you for being here. It's really important.
24-year-old Lior Gelbaum and her boyfriend were at the music festival in southern Israel when militants attacked.
We're strong here, we're powerful here, in this place, now in Tel Aviv and everywhere. Thank you very much.
We're thinking of them and trying to do everything we can.
I know.
We want to bring them home.
There's an overwhelming sense here in Tel Aviv of people wanting to help, wanting to contribute as a way to deal with the pain and shock of what happened.
One volunteer told Secretary Blinken when the country heard the U.S. was sending an aircraft carrier to the region, people were cheering in the streets.
We know what we can do. We're not afraid. But the fact that we got American support visibly was so meaningful to people.
With so much lost, Israelis are gathering strength from each other, united in their grief. Ian Lee, CBS News, Tel Aviv.
Now, the White House has raised the number of Americans killed in the Hamas attack to 27. 14 remain unaccounted for.
Coming up, there's a new arrival in Green Bay. We'll meet the larger-than-life to the new zoo and adventure park next.
And yeah, it's going to be wet tomorrow, and especially for high school football. Some areas may not see rain, others will see rain and wind. I'll break down when to expect the rain, when the wind will stop, and what the weekend looks like. All that coming up later after the break.
During the fall savings event at PM Sleep Center, save up to $900 on select Beautyrest Black and select Black Hybrid adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
It's hard to believe that it's been almost 65 years since the Chilson family started selling vehicles in the Chippewa Valley.
Even though many things have changed, we have maintained the same core values and dedication to customer service.
And to celebrate our 65th anniversary, we especially priced all of our new and pre-owned vehicles and RVs with the best savings in years.
The Chilson 65th anniversary sale going on now. Check out all the details at chilson.com and let our family take care of your family.
The weekend to-do list. It's a lot easier with the help of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Attachments connect with ease, so you can knock out every task on your list. Whether you're moving earth, leveling a path, or mowing and mulching, one thing you're not doing is wrestling with the attachments. So you actually have time to enjoy your space and work on planning the next big project. John Deere 1 Series compact tractors. Versatile, easy, and affordable. Find yours at Tractor Central.
It's a John Deere day.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Join Wesco and Sparta to celebrate a fun Wisconsin tradition, Oktoberfest. All month long, save up to 20% off store-wide. Plus, as a thank you, you get a package of locally made brats and a free beverage from one of the local watering holes when you spend $499 or more. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Update your home with Menard's huge selection of vinyl plank flooring. Atwater brings style to your home with convenient, durable floors that are easy to install. Get it now for just $259 per square foot after rebate. Continue your renovation with carpet from Marquee Industries. Soft Dreams is an ultra-soft textured carpet that comes with a 10-year texture and wear warranty. Get Soft Dreams plush carpet for only $139 per square foot after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
During the fall savings event at PM Sleep Center, save up to $900 on select Beautyrest Black and select Black Hybrid adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
You never know who you're helping by sharing your story. And like people think y'all look alike. You can be our son.
I love Jennifer.
Weekdays at 4 on News 8. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A zoo in Green Bay has welcomed a new larger-than-life addition this week.
Eddie the giraffe originally resided at the Henry Vilas Zoo in Madison before making the trek to the new zoo and adventure park. The zoo director says Eddie's journey wasn't the smoothest.
It was kind of like planning a surprise party and coming up with a ruse for the guest of honor who then doesn't go along with your plan. We want to make sure the animals are comfortable, gave him time. It took until this morning for him to decide he actually wanted to make this journey.
Eddie also had to ride in a specialized trailer. Now, the staff wasn't sure how Eddie was going to settle in when he arrived, but they say he quickly began making friends with the other giraffes.
Oh, he's a friendly giraffe. If Eddie continues to settle in, the new zoo says it could be a matter of days until he greets zoo guests.
So cool to see. All right, in the meantime, at least the afternoon commute for us, it was a wet one.
Yes,
and it's going to get even wetter for this Cooley region area. So let's get the breakdown from our chief meteorologist, Greg Barnhart.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a wet and windy Friday morning commute and probably even for Friday evening for some. But yeah, we got light rain mostly tonight. There will be some pockets of moderate rain in there, but I think really the big deal is going to be tomorrow morning where we could see some pockets of heavier rainfall at the time. And then light rain probably continuing to Friday night, but we might see some breaks too. I'll explain this in a little bit for areas south of La Crosse going into Friday evening. Overall winds are going to start increasing. Unfortunately, they're going to be timing when we get the heaviest amount of rainfall. It's probably when we can see the strongest winds. Some gusts over 30 near 40. They'll start decreasing slowly during the afternoon hours tomorrow and then definitely drop off by the time we get to Saturday. But overall, if we time it, here's the one band that's beginning to approach up towards Eau Claire. That'll lift north. We'll start seeing light, once again, occasionally moderate rainfall in this band. But areas south of La Crosse towards Prairie du Chien may see a little bit of a break towards later this evening or closer to midnight. And then overnight, you're going to see that begin to lift north. So by about 5 in the morning, areas north of the interstate will start seeing some showers, light rain going on, but then we're going to watch this area to the west towards Preston begin to push east. That's the pocket of heavy rainfall that's going to be coming right through about 6 to 7 for La Crosse and then lift up and expand across the entire area through 10, 11 a.m. This is going to be, once again, pockets of heavier rainfall at the same time. But the one thing that does change in the afternoon, it kind of slides up to the north of the interstate, while areas to the south La Crosse tomorrow afternoon may see more showery precipitation. That means you might see some breaks in some of this as some drier air gets worked up. Once that pulls up, evening hour, that area expands a little bit further north for some dry air, so more showery as you go through the evening for Winona southward. Unfortunately for Eau Claire north, that moderate rainfall band continues through the evening and it'll persist probably through overnight as we see more showers developing or continuing through Friday night for most of the area south of there. So that's kind of what we're seeing. So there will be some breaks tomorrow afternoon. The big picture shows that big swirl. You can see the low deepening, and there comes that band. And eventually, as we get towards Saturday morning, we're going to see the back edge of that come through, and it begins to push east. So we should see drier air push in by Saturday afternoon, mainly just cloud cover, what we're going to see going into Sunday. That's the big picture throughout next week. Once we get through Sunday, Monday and Tuesday look good, but then our next chance of rain comes through about Wednesday into Thursday. We'll have to keep an eye on this, but once again, it's going to time it right in that Thursday time frame. So we'll see. Overall amounts we're going to see as we go through. This is through 10 a.m., so you pick up a half to an inch and a half, even 2 inches so it's going to be quite a heavy rainfall event. For the entire event, we're still looking about 2 inches for a lot of areas, a little bit less because they're going to have that drier air come up, so they'll shut that precipitation off. Up to the north, up to 2. So a good swath around 2 inches for most areas, otherwise 1 to 1.5 for the rest. So a good soaker. As we time out, once again, the intensity for La Crosse, we're really looking at that heavy rainfall from about 7 a.m. all the way to about 11. Then the intensity of the rain will start dropping off as we go to the afternoon. Once again, get more showery in nature. Now, if we look at Eau Claire, it's a little bit different in the story. That precipitation gets heavy, probably closer to 8 to 9, but then it's kind of up and down with the intensity, and then it kind of continues moderate rainfall through the afternoon as they won't see the drier air that kind of gets our precipitation more showery in the afternoon. So for high school football, that's probably going to be the worst of the areas, a little bit better as we go further out to the south. Overall, then, once we get past the days, we're going to get up to the 50s for the rest of the early next week, and we might approach 60 towards the end. Unfortunately, rain does come back in, but we'll take a closer look at that once we get rid of this rain.
It looks like an evening night in tomorrow.
Yeah, for
anywhere.
a lot of areas. And once again, hold on tomorrow morning. It's going to be a wet and windy commute for a lot of folks.
All right, Greg, thanks very much. And when we come back this evening, a new theater in Las Vegas is turning some heads. The first documentary to ever show at the Sphere, right after this.
Friday on News 8 Now this morning, we'll have a local Onalaska baker in studio to talk about his recent appearance on the Food Network's Halloween Baking Championship. Keep tuning in. News 8 Now this morning has must-see live interviews every day this week. Have a wonderful Thursday night. More News 8 Now is after the break.
The 2023 Fall Home Show going on now at the Board Store Home Improvements. High quality at a low price on windows and doors, kitchens and bathrooms, siding, decks, sunrooms, and flooring. Don't miss it.
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our fall bundle. Call and order yours today. Eat healthy, shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Who's always behind the scenes helping parents and caregivers find quality-rated childcare that fits their family's needs? DCF. We're your trusted source in support of quality childcare. Learn more at qualitychildcare.wi.gov.
Find comfort in your world in Stressless Furniture. Take a time out, have a seat, and enjoy a special offer from Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. When you purchase just 2 Stressless chairs or a sofa, you'll earn $750 towards Eckerness accessories or additional seating. With 4 seats, like a sofa and a chair, you'll earn $1,100. And with 6 seats, you'll have $1,500 to spend. Don't wait. It's time for Stressless. It's happening now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Voted your favorite furniture store.
Hey, great big flat screen TV. Why is it so cold in here?
You cold?
You know you can warm this place up, don't you?
Ya kidding me?
Sure. American Home Fireplace and Patio can warm up a rec room, family room, home theater, or man cave with a gas fireplace from Fireplace Extraordinaire, Mendota, wood stoves like Blaze King, Pacific Energy, Lopi. Didn't you know that?
Should I?
Do you always have to answer a question with a question?
Doesn't everyone?
American Home Fireplace and Patio.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Order the chicken bacon artichoke pizza right now at papamurphys.com.
Stock up this month with the Holman Locker and Meat Market's 10-pound sale. Save on pork loin roast, ground beef, chicken breast, and chuck roast. Please call to order. Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
An eye-popping new landmark in Las Vegas called Sphere is offering guests not only live entertainment, but an immersive visual on a massive LED screen.
Darren Aronofsky, the Oscar-nominated director of Black Swan and The Whale, is the first filmmaker to custom create a feature film for the Sphere. It'll be on a screen that wraps up, over, and around the audience.
His 2-hour documentary, Postcard from Earth, premiered last weekend. It features footage shot on all 7 continents using a giant camera mounted to a helicopter in order to capture certain scenes.
It's hard to work with because the camera sees everything. So you have to kind of come up with shots that really are about everything. People will see things and see nature in a way they've never experienced before.
It looks like it. Aronofsky says he's excited to see what future filmmakers do with the space. Postcard from Earth will run at the Las Vegas Sphere for the next 2 years. I wonder what ticket prices are going to be for that one.
Oh my gosh, looks out of this world.
It
Yes.
really does.
We'll have one last check at your forecast when we return.
The pain level was over 10, and my doctor recommended that I go to Good Feet and try the arch supports there. It was the first time that I had no pain.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
The new 2023 GMC Sierra AT4X is equipped to conquer the great outdoors. Or the great indoors. Welcome to the peak of premium off-roading. Or get 0.9% APR and no monthly payments until 2024. Plus get $2,500 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle on 2023 Sierra Denali 5.3-liter V8 light-duty models.
For over 6 decades, Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland has made wishes come true for everyone. Starting Saturday at 7 a.m., the tradition continues during Blaine's Toyland opening weekend. Like half-off select Lego playsets, $4.99 each. These Barbie playsets, your choice, $19.99. And Rewards members get 4 Hot Wheels die-cast vehicles for just $3. Plus, Rewards members get a free $5 gift card with every $50 Toyland purchase. Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Toyland, where wishes come true for everyone. Starting Saturday at 7 a.m.
It's the biggest event in King Furniture's history, a complete and total liquidation of all in-stock items in our store. Shop over $2 million of quality name brand furniture priced for immediate liquidation. This will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to save as never before on living room, dining room, bedroom furniture, and more. When each and every piece of furniture has been sold, King Furniture will shut down for 30 to 60 days for a complete and total renovation. Don't miss the King Furniture Total Liquidation Sale going on now.
Look, Mom, I found one.
Oh, yeah, you did, but we need an ATM from our bank, unless you want to spend a small fortune in fees.
No, thank you. Banking with BMO means more fee-free ATMs than the 2 largest U.S. banks combined, including places like pharmacies and grocery stores.
Saving money and more convenient. Look at you being so helpful.
What'd you expect? You're studying at a help stop.
That's you.
That's me, at a desk.
When a bank helps you get and stay ahead, that's the BMO effect.
Dr. Mehta knows pain.
Oftentimes, I see patients with pain in their knees, their hips, their back, and it's actually coming from their feet.
Her suggestion?
It's as easy as going into a Good Feet store.
Come in for your free arch support fitting.
Yeah, we're going to have a wet morning commute. Definitely something to keep in mind of heavy rain possible. Definitely going to have that east wind gusting up to over 30 at times, so something to keep in mind of. Probably will last through about noon. Then we do see improving conditions, but it'll probably be light until we get to Saturday, especially Saturday afternoon. That will finally dry out for most areas. And then temperatures in the middle 50s.
So take things slow tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, who's driving that car, Greg?
You.
Me? Okay. I have a lead foot, though. Thank you for tuning in at 6.
Hope to see you again later tonight.